Good morning, and welcome to another Sith Lord Adventures. This is Seth Cardin from my house in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We just got back from our recent trip to Walt Disney World, where we stayed a couple of nights at the new remodeled Boulder Ridge Deluxe Studio Villa, along with one of the new remodeled one bedrooms at Saratoga Springs. In this video, I'm going to add some little snippets here and there of our recent trip to Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, where we managed to go opening night and then one another night afterwards. And then we were also there for the soft opening of the Tron light cycle, which I'll also be giving you my thoughts on. But first off, if you like this content, please hit the like button and subscribe for future videos, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. And sorry for the cough. I've been dealing with some kind of respiratory thing for the past couple weeks, so just forgive me if I start hacking up a lung. So anyway, on our recent trip, we stayed at a remodeled Boulder Ridge Villa in one of the deluxe studios. Very nice, very well done. And we, as I said, we also stayed in one of the remodeled rooms at Saratoga Springs, one of the one bedrooms. Also, a great bedroom for families, especially if you have more than 5 people. Both times, me and my older daughter slept in the pull-down Murphy bed that came down from the wall, and it was really, really nice. And to look out and not really realizing that you're in Disney, but you are. And where our room was, we could see the walkway going to the Wilderness Lodge. And there were a couple mornings where it was kind of surprising, where we'd be getting ready for the parks, and there was Chippendale or Goofy or Donald Duck or Daisy greeting people coming off the bus. Now, with that being said, spring break is not the week to be at Disney. I'm sorry. It's way too crowded. But even though it was spring break week, me and my family got to do a couple of cool little adventures. What was it? We both woke up at 6:55 just to get a virtual queue for the Tron light cycle with the soft opening, and it was gone within seconds. Luckily enough, my wife was good enough and fast enough to secure us a lightning lane for Tron. Now, with that being said, Tron Light Cycle is an amazing ride, but it is way too short. The first few seconds when you take off and the first couple of curves is some of the coolest parts of that ride. But when you get back inside, it feels like you're just in another version of Spaceship or Space Mountain. I was about ready to say Spaceship Earth. Space Mountain. If they would have just expanded the track a little more outside and made it and have a couple more jump points, I think there would be a lot more excitement to this ride. Now, I'm not saying that the ride isn't fun. The ride is fantastic. I got to go in the front row, and it was just absolutely amazing. And I know a lot of people have issues with or complaining about the leg restraints. Me, I didn't really have an issue because I'm a small person, so it didn't really matter to me. But with that said, we stayed there for a couple nights, and then went over to Saratoga Springs, where we got to enjoy on the first night. No, we were at Boulder Ridge the first night when we went to the grand opening of Roundup Rodeo. And the atmosphere is amazing. I will throw some video clips in there, or in this video, to show you what it looks like and everything. But for opening day, I know a lot of things don't go according to plan. It was flawless from what I could tell. Now, food, on the other hand, that's a different story. The cheese drop breads, biscuits, the pepper jam, delicious. The 3 salads, the tomato cucumber salad, the arugula with apple salad, and the watermelon salad, delicious. But then you have the 2 main skillets. You have a vegan version or a meat lovers version. The meat lovers version was really good. I mean, you had you had ribs, you had what they call a snake on the boot, which is a sausage with a big skewer through in the middle. You had brisket, you had chicken, all very delicious. Now here's where the flop is. The side items. There are 1 or 2 sides that were really, really good. The fried pickles and the baked beans. Those were outstanding. But the veggie slaw, the potato salad, the macaroni and cheese, they need some help. They need some help majorly. But dessert-wise, fantastic. I mean, we only got the blueberry cheesecake and the chocolate silk pie one. But they come in a little mason jar type thing. So, I mean, it was fun. And they also had a Forky style cupcake, chocolate cupcake with a Forky cookie. Character cookie coming out of the top of it. That was good. Those were all good. But, like I said, the side items were, some were good, some were not. So, I mean, I think they have some room to improve on those things. But I think what was interesting was the fact that we were able to get 2 reservations for that restaurant, considering from some of the posts I read on Facebook that a lot of people had issues trying to get reservations. According to the cast, that wasn't the case. So that was good to know. So if anyone's looking to go eat at Roundup Rodeo while you're at Hollywood Studios, secure a spot and go. They have really good food, and it's a fun atmosphere. And it'd be good for the kids. Now, only downfall is if you have kids, or if you take the kids, just know it is not a character dining experience. You won't meet Woody, you won't meet Buzz, you won't meet Bo Peep, or any of them. So just know that. It's just food. It's like Whispering Canyon Cafe. The other thing I was going to say was we while staying at the resort, at the resorts, we snagged a couple of items that were actually quite fun. Get my little sidekick here, who's gonna probably try smacking the camera. This is my baby. Yeah. Yeah, you seen, did you? Okay. First one was this nifty little bun-up shirt. It has Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Chip and Dale on it, all 90s retro style, kind of like what this shirt is. And then a couple of baseball caps. Got the Disney 100 celebration baseball cap, and along with, I haven't broke this one in yet, but it's a Saratoga Springs Vacation Club member hat. But the one thing I am glad to come back with is coffee. I love Joffrey's coffee. Now, breaking news. There is a way of bringing home Joffrey's coffee without having to spend a buttload of money. Now, granted, you will be paying a lot of money for the stay. But that gives you plenty of advantages. Let me show you. So, all right, let me explain this. So, every day, or every other day, I would call Bell Services and have them bring up more coffee. Now, the trick to doing that, so they don't think that you need more coffee, or that you don't need more coffee, is when they come in and they see all this coffee, is when you get to the hotel room, you drink what you want, then you hide the rest. Therefore, when they come to clean the room or whatever, they restock it. Same principle. Now, what I have learned is every other day, call and ask for coffee. Now, when we stayed at Boulder Ridge, they had a Keurig and coffee pot machine combination, which was a great advantage because I love Keurigs. I love K-Cups. And with the 50th anniversary, having a dark roast, it makes it all perfect because not only do they give you the bags of coffee, they give you the K-Cups. So, from the time we were staying at Boulder Ridge, I called every other day to get more coffee. Even to the last day of checkout, I called and have them brought more coffee. Now, Saratoga Springs, same principle, but they only carry the bags. Now, with the 50th anniversary edition about ready to go out the window because the celebration's about to end, I managed to stock up as much as I could. Now, didn't mean I didn't go to Joffrey's and buy a couple of bags or a couple of things, but here is what I came home with. You have 26 K-Cups and 26 bags of Joffrey's Special Edition Dark Roast Coffee. Now, like I said, doesn't mean you can't go to Joffrey's and pay an arm and a leg, about $14.99 for a bag of coffee or $17.99 for a thing of K-Cups. Doesn't mean you don't have to do that. You can. But if you want to get the big bang of your buck for staying at the resort the most, follow that tip. Hide what you can and then call for more. Like I said, this trip was amazing. It was a good getaway. Now, the next time I do a Disney trip will be in September when we go on the DVC member cruise, which we were lucky to get tickets for. And then we're going to stay a couple nights at one day at Copper Creek and then do the cruise and then go to our next hotel, which I think is Animal Kingdom. One of the Animal Kingdom villas. But until then, I will be posting more stuff later. And also I will be including some video footage of what Woody's Roundup, the Roundup Rodeo restaurant looks like, along with some other great pictures and videos that was taken. Ooh, one other thing. Yeah, this is my wife's. So that's we got this from Saratoga Springs. It's one of the Disney Vacation Club member edition tumblers. needs to be washed. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. So just keep watching for more content, and if you like what I post, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe, and I will continue posting with more updates and future videos on my thoughts on events that are happening at Disney, stuff like that. Until then, this is Seth Carden and Sadie Carden with Sith Lord Adventures. May the Force be with you.